Okay, so I'm just about to go to the grocery store. I thought I'd bring you guys along so you could see what my grocery list is as a nutritionist and what I generally shop for to make my meals really healthy and satisfying and just work for me and make me feel great while tasting really good. My name's Autumn. I'm a certified clinical nutritionist with my master's nutrition human performance, and today's video is also sponsored by Kettle and Fire. More on them in a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to be grabbing my bags, including my very dirty bride-to-be, which got married last year, but that's okay. Sorry, Sophie. Protect the house. We'll be back. One thing I will not need to be buying is zucchini, because oh my gosh, my zucchini plant is going crazy. I'm about to have like 8 on this plant. This is great because I'm making a lot of zucchini foods this week. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to be making meals for my new 6-week summer meal plan. And I chose the meals that all have kind of similar ingredients, so I don't have to buy like a whole range of a bunch of different things at the grocery store. So I like to keep everything organized in the notes section of my phone. I only plan out Monday through Thursday just because I tend to either go out to dinner on Fridays or I just like to make something. Like, I don't know, I like to fly by the seat of my pants on the weekend. With this one, I have the fajita tray bake on Monday, the shawarma-ish bowl on Tuesday, the zucchini boats on Wednesday, and then Thursday, my mom's spicy pasta using zoodles, so like zucchini noodles. And then as you can see, I have all of what I need that I just list out so that I can easily just tap it and then see it goes down to the bottom. It's like, oh, you made it. All right. Perfect. So with each of these, like the fajita tray bake and the shawarma bowl, both use cauliflower rice. So it's easy. I can just get a big bag of cauliflower rice and that's the base for each of these. All of these use, for the most part, jalapeno and bell pepper. So I'll be able to just like get a few of these in a bag and I don't have to like worry about searching the entire grocery store for a bunch of different ingredients. I like to simplify things and not make it overly complicated so that you can have different types of meals and have totally different flavor profiles and experiences, but not need a bunch of different types of produce. A couple other things in the can section. So we're gonna go in and grab the groceries. Just almost threw it. When I go to the grocery store, I immediately head to the produce section first. I put all of my groceries on the notes section of my phone. That way I can add groceries to it during the week if I run out of something and organize it a bit better so I don't miss something at the grocery store. And if I'm uber organized, I'll put my produce at the top because that's my first stop. But if I'm being completely honest, this doesn't always happen. Today I'm getting lettuce, bell pepper, and cucumbers from the produce aisle for my dinners this week. Like I mentioned, pretty much all the recipes I chose this week use a lot of the same ingredients, so I don't have to worry about searching all around the grocery store for various veggies. I always get onions and garlic because I use both of these every day in my meals. I don't usually need much from the produce aisle for my break fast because I usually make smoothies for breakfast or break fast. All of these ingredients I mostly buy in bulk at Costco and only have to shop for them once a month or so. Those include things like chia seeds and frozen fruit. After the produce aisle, next up is the dairy aisle. I actually didn't used to eat much dairy other than butter, but a few years ago I started adding more fermented dairy products like Greek yogurt into my diet, and I found it such a great way to get a new source of protein into my meals to switch things up while also getting the absolutely crucial vitamin K2 that's needed for bone and heart health. So now I make my own Greek yogurt, which is honestly super easy and saves me about $500 a year on groceries. Seriously, I did the math. It's crazy. That's why I'm grabbing grass-fed whole milk to make a few batches of Greek yogurt for my smoothies this week. I also got cottage cheese because I'm thinking of making the savory cottage cheese bowl for lunch from the 6-week summer meal plan. I also tend to get my butter for cooking and such in bulk at Costco, so I don't need to get it at my weekly grocery haul. After this, I usually grab eggs for my lunches, but today I don't need to get any because I still have enough in the fridge. I'm currently raising chickens, but they haven't started laying yet, so for now I'm still getting this at the store. Usually I do have all the meat I need for the week, but I'm making something that uses spicy sausage, so I have to grab some of that from the butcher this time. And wow, I could not say spicy sausage. That was very difficult to say quickly. I always like to have Kettle and Fire bone broth on hand in case I decide to make chili or if I'm making a sauce and want to boost the collagen content of my meal. But I honestly don't get it from the store. I prefer to use my 20% discount code online instead. Which if you haven't used Kettle and Fire bone broth yet, make sure you check it out as they're today's sponsor. I only work with brands that I personally use and trust. I love that Kettle and Fire slow cooks their bone broth to pull out all of that collagen goodness. which if you struggle with cravings, pairing collagen with another protein like in a soup or a stew is a great way to help boost satiety and prevent cravings. Kettle and Fire comes in a ton of different flavors to pair with pretty much any meal. I also have clients who just like to sip on it alongside their meal for a boost of collagen. They have turmeric ginger, butter chicken, and coconut curry, or my personal favorite, their chipotle beef, which I use in my chili recipes. And you can get 20% off plus free shipping on Kettle and Fire using my code AUTUMNBAITS at checkout. The link is in the description, so make sure to grab yours so you can have some major savings on your bone broth. Now I circle around to the center aisles. Here I get olive oil if I've run out. I make my own salad dressing, so it's good to always have this on hand. I also will grab canned tomatoes or tomato paste for chili soups and stews. It's always good to have a few of these on hand just in case you need it, because it does take forever to go bad. This week I need both canned tomato sauce and a large can of tomatoes for 2 of the recipes I'm making. We'll also grab peanut butter for our smoothies if we're out, and this week we are out, so we are grabbing some. This week I'm also making a few meals with cauliflower rice, so to save on time, I like to get the frozen pre-riced cauliflower. Honestly, it makes cooking up dinners so much faster during the week. Highly recommend it. And since I'm not extremely carb sensitive, I'm opting to use the fire roasted corn optional add-on in the zucchini boats recipe, so I'm grabbing some of that as well. What a helpful husband you are.
You want to get a workout in.
Yeah, farmer's walk. So this is all for our breakfasts, our lunches, and our dinners. Obviously, this doesn't look like a huge haul. That's because a lot of things we actually make from scratch, so we already have it on hand. So like our coconut milk, we make from coconut shreds. It's a lot less expensive to do that. I'll have that video linked down in the description below. Our Greek yogurt, we make from just regular milk. And then I already had from last week some green onions, ton of cabbage. Like seriously guys, cabbage, one of the best vegetable investments because you can buy like a huge thing of it, use it in a lot of different recipes, and it lasts forever. So it's really good. If you want to check out some of the recipes I'm going to be making, they are from the new 6-week summer meal plan. It is a limited release. It's what we're following right now during the 6-week summer challenge. So I'll have that link down in the description below. It's a limited release, so it's literally like only available during the challenge, but once you have it, you have it for life. But if you guys want to see like what I actually eat in a day, I have a couple videos on that, but you can check it out right here. Also, if you're new to my channel and you love this science-backed information, make sure you subscribe right here. Come out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. All right guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video. Now I'm gonna go put all these away.